Oh, welcome back. This is going to be a series of myths. So this is the first myth, myth number 1. 8-track has better sound quality than cassette and is on a par with reel-to-reel. Have you heard people say that? I've heard people say something like it. Let's have a look at it. So the body of this myth is that 8-tracks have got more tape speed and that they've got wider tape, faster tape. Well, that's because that's tape speed again. And that they're on a par with reel-to-reel. Because reel-to-reel obviously goes faster than cassette, but then reel-to-reel also goes faster than 8-track. 8-tracks go twice the speed of a cassette, so therefore they've got better sound quality with wow and flutter. Well, that could be true, but let's have a look at it in a bit. But look at this tape speed thing. If it's running faster than a cassette, it's going to be able to pick up higher frequencies than a cassette easier. Yeah, true. So a recorded cassette will never sound quite as good as a recorded 8-track, given the same circumstances, but they're never in the same circumstances. And then you look at the actual tape track widths, and then you find that actually the tape track width on a cartridge has to be slightly narrower than on a cassette. But overall, not a great deal. However, it does mean that there's not the advantage that people think there is. It will never be the same. Well, look at this cartridge. There's a cartridge there that's been opened up, and you can see there is a single spool of tape which gets pulled across the heads by a single motor capstan and pinch roller. There is no take-up spool, there is no supply spool, there is nothing there to actually get in trouble, which is great. But you're dragging a tape from the middle of a hub, dragging it across and then shoving it back on the outside of the hub, and you're hoping that it's going to work. And that's why it's never ever going to be particularly stable. Picture, you can see there's a head and there's a contactor, and down on the bottom right hand side you've got a cartridge inserted, and you can see there's just one motor. There's just the head there, which is mounted on a plastic sort of cradle thing, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Nice and simple, but nothing to make sure that anything works right. But now you're looking at the head in close-up, and you can see that it's on the plastic thing there. I say plastic thing, I wouldn't know what to call it, but it actually moves into one of 4 positions. That gives you the 4 different programs. But it's only on a ratchet. It goes clunk, 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 up, clunk, 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 down. And that's it. They were saying this is equal to a reel-to-reel. Well, let's have a quick look at what a reel-to-reel does. Tape speed, anything up to 15 inches per second. 1/4-inch tape, cut into mostly only 4 tracks. Nice big bits of metal to work with. Well-established technology, goes back years, goes back to the Second World War. And it's what all the other tape formats have evolved from. So, maybe. When you do all this comparing, you have to be careful about what you come up with. Is a Mini comparable to a Bugatti Veyron? Is an F1 car even a car? Here are the pictures. Tell me what you think. But they're not the same. But they are the same. And that brings me to the good things and why they actually existed. They are easy to build. They've got a low parts count. There's only one motor, no take-up by issues. Not really a recording format because they didn't really do recording. Because of the tape speed, the heads are cheap to make. They're nice and easy because hasn't got the small gap. Adequate sound quality, but hissy. Hiss would be adjusted with tone control, so it's not a really big problem. They're intended for transport use. Hi-fi was not a thing in cars. What you have to remember is they were made to a price. They were made to a not too high specification. They were made for a particular application, which was going in cars and stuff. The design flaws will always be there. The fact is you're dragging a bit across a bit of tape across the heads, and you'll never be able to do that reliably for any length of time. But if you could, they would be excellent. But because you can't, they're just very good, but they are not any better than they appear. So that's the end of this little bit of a wander down the design. If you've got anything you'd like to say, then don't forget to put it in the comments below. Any questions, any queries, just put them in there. I'll be glad to get back to you. And in the meantime, have a nice time. If you want to share this video, much obliged, or subscribe. Catch you another time. Bye-bye.